Hey YouTube, me back with another packaging pickups video, and this was going to be an unpackaging video, but that take didn't work, so now it's an unpackaged video. Yes, let's make this a new trend, unpackaged. Anyway, just 3 items, so hopefully it'll be nice and short, especially seeing as this is not the first time, or even the second time I've had to do this. And first up is a Master System game, no surprise, Gamebox, a tactile release, and this is Gamebox Esportes Radica, Portuguese release in Brazil, and I think it was imported into Portugal as well. Oh, cartridge fell out. It's in really nice condition. Only thing really is missing the manual, which isn't too bad because it'd be in Portuguese. I couldn't read it anyway. And there's a little damage, I suppose, to the insert and a little numbering on the box there, but sure, it's no big deal. And tactile stuff is often in fairly bad shape, so this is pretty good. And I actually won this in the competition on the Sega 8-bit forum. Go me! Don't normally win competitions. And a member there called Estimated Profit, he put up this kind of picture that he drew and asked people to name all the games in it, and I was able to name them all. And coincidentally, he was my Secret Santa last year, or the person I sent stuff to. So, but it was all above board. He didn't give me the answers or anything. Now there was a choice of this, and there was another thing there that I was very interested in, a Sega newsletter type of magazine type of thing that they had in the US. I was really interested in that too, but I was kind of torn between the two of them because I was like, this is a tactile game that I don't have, and you could make the claim that it was a European game too because it was imported into Portugal, and I have one of these. I'd like to get all four of them. It's my second, but the other thing's very unusual. You don't see it all that often. In the end, I decided, you know what? I don't mind which one I get. As the winner, I could choose, but there was second and third place and so on. So I said, I know Ninja Beardo could finish second. Would rather the newsletter. Why not let him have that, and I can take the game, and we'll both be winners then, as it were. And yeah, he posted up just afterwards saying, "Oh, I'm glad you picked the game because I want the magazine." So worked out well. So anyway, thanks to Estimated Profit for the competition, and especially so for the prize. It would have been a fun competition without one anyway. But yeah, really chuffed to get that. Next up, something for the Master System set itself. It's Renegade. This is one I've been after for like about 18 months. I just could not find it for a decent price. In the end, I got it for a $5. It's in nice condition. Manual's a little marked and dog-eared. I did ask the seller about it because when it had been posted up, there was no picture of a manual or no mention of it. And I asked him about, well, was there any marks or damage, and did it have a manual? And he said, oh, it's in good condition. There's a little stain on the manual. I might post the picture up if no one else bids. I.e., if no one else is going to buy the damn thing, I might get off my lazy ass and take a picture. Which no one else bid in it, so he ended up putting up a picture, and I said, sure, it's in pretty good condition, and I, as I said, want to play it. And I've been waiting for ages. It's uncommon because it was a late release, 1993, but it's not that valuable. You really shouldn't be paying too much more than a tenner anyway on it. A tenner would be well enough. So yeah, chuffed to get that in, and I'll definitely do a gameplay on it because it's decent, not remarkable. I mean, if you're more used to 16-bit gaming, I don't think side-scrolling beat 'em ups were done all that well. This is actually the precursor to Double Dragon, so yeah, it's early in terms of the mechanics, but I enjoyed it, and I'll definitely be putting up the gameplay. So that brings me down to 25 or 26. I'll put an annotation with the number. And on to the last item then, it is Sonic 3D Flicky's Island on the Mega Drive. And this is a late release Mega Drive game, so moving forward, although it's interesting, this is a late release Mega Drive game, 96, late release Master System game, 93. Only 3 years in it. It just shows you how the Master System, in many ways, I think had a longer lifespan than the Mega Drive. So yeah, you can tell it's also late because it's got a different spine cover. Normally you have the oval. And what caught my eye in this auction was, did I say? Yeah, the other one, this was an auction too, and this was a prize, so I think I said all that. I'm getting all confused because it's multiple takes. I forgot to mention about this. The seller did actually try and mess me around with the postage. he said it was £4 to get it posted. Not great, but however, that seems to be the going rate these days, so fine. Said it was posted, came back then a day later and says, oh, actually it'll be another £8 to post. I'm like, what the hell? Fuck off, I'm not paying another £8. I don't know, I think he was going on about getting it signed or something, you know, but it even marked it as posted at that stage, so fuck it. It arrived. And I didn't pay £8 extra, it's not worth it. Yeah, so what I seen this in this one, two things. One, the postage was fairly cheap, €235, and two, it had two manuals. It had its standard Mega Drive manual, and the whole thing's in really nice condition. And I had this second manual, and as you can see at the back, it says distributed by Eco Films, official partner. It's basically a Portuguese manual, I think. So I'm fairly sure this was a Portuguese release. And on the back as well, they have like the Eco Films barcode over the standard one and another description, presumably in Portuguese, over another European language, because it wouldn't have been on the standard insert. Well, as I said, I'm kind of assuming it's Portuguese. When I checked the return address, I'm fairly sure it's Portugal, so it would, you know, lead me to believe it. And it went for something like $150 in the auction as well. So normally it attracts a bit more attention because it was a late release game, and it's a Sonic game too, so it's not valuable by any means, but it usually attracts we'll get a few quid more than that in an auction. So yeah, really pleased to get that for like €4 delivered. That was, I can't even get shipping from the UK for that price these days, so I think I'll be looking at mainland Europe a little more to help me end off the Master System set. So anyway, there we go, 3 more items, not a huge lot, but nice few bits to the collection, and a nice prize package from Estimated Profit. So yeah, really pleased to pick those things up, and I'll be doing some gameplays. Probably do Sonic 3D gameplay as well at some point. Maybe not straight away, but at some point. So, thanks as always for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and please, comment, rate, and subscribe. Annotation above. Click, click, click. And yeah, we'll be back with another video shortly, and hopefully it recorded this time.